In 1999, high in the Andes near the Chile-Argentina border, a team of archaeologists made one of the most astonishing discoveries in modern history. At 6,739 meters above sea level, on the icy slopes of Mount Lololaco, they found three Inca children who looked as if they had only just fallen asleep. They had been frozen in time for more than 500 years. The children, later known as the Lololaco mummies, were discovered sitting inside a small ceremonial chamber carved into the snow. The cold, thin air had preserved their bodies so perfectly that their skin, hair, clothing, and even the braids in their hair remained intact. Their eyelashes were still visible, their faces still peaceful. The oldest, a girl around 15, became known as La Doncella, the maiden. She sat with her legs folded under her, hands resting on her lap, head tilted slightly forward as though gently dozing. Her long dark hair remained neatly braided down her back. Next to her was a young boy around 7 years old, wearing a finely woven tunic. His cheeks still showed the round softness of childhood. The youngest, known as the lightning girl, was only 6. A lightning strike had once scorched part of her burial chamber, darkening her skin slightly, but she too appeared as though she were only sleeping. Tests revealed something remarkable. Their final meals, the coca leaves in their mouths, and the tiny details of their woven garments were all intact, untouched by time. They had not died from violence. They had quietly slipped into unconsciousness from cold, in a ritual known as kapakoka, an Inca ceremony where children of exceptional purity were chosen to join the gods on mountaintops. To the Inca, this was not a punishment, but the highest honor. What made these mummies so haunting was their lifelike state. Unlike Egyptian mummies or preserved saints, their bodies were not dried, shrunk, or altered. The freezing Andean climate became a natural time capsule. Scientists studying them used CT scans, DNA testing, and radiocarbon dating. They found no signs of disease, perfectly preserved internal organs, blood still present in major vessels, hair and fingernails completely intact, even individual strands of grass on their clothing preserved. It is the best preserved set of human remains ever found. But the discovery also raised questions that science couldn't answer. Why were these three chosen? What were their final thoughts as they drifted to sleep in the cold? How did the Inca transport them up a mountain nearly as tall as Everest? The mountain itself became part of the mystery, a silent sentinel guarding its children for half a millennium. Today, the ice children rest in the Museum of High-Altitude Archaeology in Salta, Argentina, kept at the exact temperature and humidity they experience on the mountain. Visitors describe the experience as surreal, looking into faces from a world that ended centuries ago, preserved as perfectly as the day they died. 3 children untouched by decay, frozen in time, sleeping through the centuries.